Hi guys, this is Daniel from Hill Valley Collectables. Just thought I'd start putting a little bit more content out on YouTube. PSA returns, deliveries to the store, and then videos like this one where I can actually show you how I'm building the PSA submissions that I put out. I thought I'd just go through the next submission that I'm going to make and just explain a little bit of why I'm doing it and how I've come across the cards. So the first cards come from the Japanese Pukekian collection. This is the Japanese version of the Generation set. Now I've already graded most of the big hitters from this set, but you know, the holo on these ones is amazing. I don't know, I think part of my obsessive compulsive disorder likes to try and complete sets. So completing them and submitting them to PSA in a complete selection is something that my brain just won't let go of. I think this was the only one out of the whole set that I got where I had to buy a few of them to try and get one that I could grade. Just kept getting nicks on the corners and things. Now this one, Esper, actually had someone ask me about this one as to whether I had it or I had it graded. So I'm going to send it in. I think that really got me sending in all the other ones as well. I mean, some of these cards are just really pleasing to the eye. Swablu, you know, really sweet. I definitely know my daughters are going to love that one. And then obviously the last one I've got here is Fletchling. Again, lovely card for my daughters. So that is the last of my Pukekian collection going in. And the next cards I came across are from 2016. This is a Japanese set called Mythical and Legendary Dream Shine Collection. Again, some really nice characters in this set. We've got the Shaman, again, the high sparkle finish. Volcanion. I think the holo is pretty much the same on all of these. Suicune. Probably butchering some of these names, but my eldest son's not here to help me out. White Kyrem. You know, every single character in this Dream Shine collection, really cool. I mean, personally, actually having trouble to even see what this one is, but it is the Zygarde. Hard to make anything out really on that one. Darkrai. Again, just something a little different. I got Jirachi. Sold a couple of Jirachi cards, so I always keep my eye out for Jirachi as a character. Again, just super clean artwork. Genesect. Now this was actually one, I believe, when I bought my massive bundle of Japanese cards. It wasn't in such great condition, but that was one of the cards I got in there. So yeah, that's how I kind of start looking for these random things and stuff like that. And obviously Arceus. Everyone's familiar with that one at the moment. Big name from some of the recent sets. Doesn't seem to shift so well, but you know, it's a great character. Next card we've got here, you know, Umbreon always sells very, very well for me. You know, I love the look of some of the Japanese cards, much more vivid than the UK ones. I think this one, I'm a bit dubious about the left to the right. But again, if it doesn't get a 10, I know my oldest son will want that one. Right, so this one we have got is Black and White Shiny Collection, Japanese set from 2013. I think this is actually the Legendary Treasures is the version of this one in the UK. You know, Eevee, very popular character. So again, I like to grade the Eevees, the evolutions, and try and build nice kind of groupings and bundles of the same characters. This one's more sentimental. I don't think it's going to get a 10 at all, but it's for my personal collection. So I think my best customer actually gave me the opportunity to buy some fairly early holo cards, and this is one of the ones that I think will grade quite well. So again, I keep graded cards for myself, you know, sentimental value, cards I've found important while I've been collecting and remind me of my childhood. Right, now the next four go together. I've been eyeing this one up for a very, very long time, and I'm a bit concerned about the quality of the four cards that I've got in front of me. I mean, generally the quality is not that bad, but my main concern is on this one, which in a minute you'll see why. You know, the top edge is a little bit fuzzy, so I'll be interested to see how PSA take that. Now what we've got here is actually the 4-card set of staff cards from Vivid Voltage. So you've got the Lugia, you've got the Snorlax, again you can see the staff stamp there. Next one is the Donphan. Now these are obviously the last set release with the staff badge on them, so you know they're quite hard to come by, very popular, quite expensive. And then this one, you can see why I'm slightly concerned because this is obviously the most important one. These cards weren't cheap. Centering is really nice. If this hits a 10, you know, it's a very valuable card. Be very pleased if that one gets there. Right, another couple of cards. We've got a couple of full arts from the Mythical and Legendary Dream Shine. So this one's the full art Shaman. You know, just so vibrant, colourful. You know, I really like the Japanese cards. I think just the Japanese writing, you know, it's a Japanese thing, and it just really does come across well in the Japanese. Again, another one from the same set, Rayquaza. You know, it's a real fan favourite. Obviously you can see, you know, this is how I pack all the cards before they go off for grading. You know, it's nice and clean, really good for the handlers at the grading companies to deal with. Now the next one is just something that I'm kind of dipping a toe into. Obviously again, this is a Japanese version, the Lantern Holo from 2010. You know, some of these Japanese cards I really would like to get the UK ones, but it's easier for me to grade the Japanese ones and learn the process and then move on to the English ones at a later date. Mixing it up a bit here, you know, Hill Valley, we're expanding into sports. Now I really like the Revolution sets. Not sure if they're so popular amongst other collectors. Panini set 21-22. Luka Doncic, you know, big time player. You know, it's not a valuable card, but what I'd like to be able to do is to get, you know, graded cards that are affordable for everyone in the store. So that's that one. Again with the theme from Revolution. This is a slightly older card, last year's 2021. Now this is the second part. You know, I know the chase is all about the rookies and things like that in the sports world, but for me, you know, it's players that I know, that I love, that I've known for a long while. You know, really trying to build on the legends aspect of things in the sports side of what we're doing. You know, picked up this really nice David Beckham card. Again, not a high value card, but it's just players that people know and love. Right, now having said that about the rookies, you know, one of the chase players from the sets this year is Cole Palmer. You know, he's on the right team, he's got the right manager, you know, he's made a couple of substitution appearances, Champions League appearance. So here again, we've got the Revolution rookie card in the Kaleido. So that one is 7 out of 30. So that's a nice card, that one. Then we've also got Revolution Infinite, which is just one of the different variations. And then we have got the black and white Ray Wave Refractor from Topps Chrome. You know, really nice cards, fantastic eye appeal. You know, personally, I think the sports are probably a little bit ahead of some of where the Pokemon stuff is, just on the hollow patterns. But then it depends, you know, what you really like. You know, you get your autograph cards in sports. Raphael Varane, you know, great name. You know, Manchester United, huge fan base. You know, I'm gonna grade that all day. You know, don't necessarily grade the auto myself. You know, it's something I will look to when I have a higher volume of things going in. But you know, nice card, nice signature. Now, this one was a personal pull. Now this is the super short print Galactic hollow pattern. It's not numbered, but it is a short print insert variation. Trent Alexander-Arnold, you know, could have got a better player in terms of following. You know, you really want the strikers and things like that. But again, Liverpool player, solid player. You know, I'm not going to complain about pulling a Galactic case hit. You know, we'll get that graded. We'll see what happens. Then again, you know, just following on with my theme about legends, and there's a nasty looking hair right in that one. You know, one of the absolute legends of the sport, Alan Shearer, in the Newcastle colours, Club Legends, Prism. You know, I did buy this one hoping it would be clean, but there is a slight bit of damage. So I know it's not going to hit the 10, but, you know, again, cards like this, I like to see them slabbed. I like to see them protected and looking nice. And then obviously, again, you know, at the moment, this is more of a learning process for me. So Lionel Messi, you know, not an expensive card, really nice looking card. And again, you know, getting these price points for collectors, you know, it's very important to me that people can afford these things and really appreciate the hobby at different levels. These chrome cards, you know, you've got to be really careful. They can scratch quite easily. The cracked ice pattern is fantastic on these cards. See what that gets. You know, I think it's probably a 9, but again, happy to try and see what happens with this. So then here we're kind of moving across again to Japanese. This is the full art Pikachu. Again, kind of bread and butter card, very popular, nice looking card though. Again, just a little bit different, silver border, Japanese card. Take it all day. The next one, this was actually one of the promos in the UK celebration set. This one's actually from the standard set in Japan. You know, again, nice character, nice hollow. Again, same, looking at the price points. Now these kind of things are what I like to do that's slightly more interesting. You know, the V-Union cards, I like to try and submit these in order, in number order, try and hit sequential certificates, and, you know, hopefully hit the solid 10s. You know, it's a really nice piece when you have the 4 cards, and it's just a bit different. Again, like I say, trying not to do everything the same as other people at Hill Valley, and just making sure we do different things to catch the eye. You know, something else I've learned through grading is to, you know, always make sure you've got enough of the big orange fella. Easy to sell, you know, people really do like Charizard, and, you know, if you can get a couple of these in your submission, you know, it really helps you break even and manage what's going on. Now, this is actually a card I graded last time. I think I graded it from the actual set. This time, this one is actually the best of X and Y. Hit a 10 on the standard set version, and again, the holo is just crazy on these things. You know, like I say, the standard one from whichever set it is, I can't remember, is currently listed on eBay under our store account. Next, you know, low price cards, you know, the grading fees are coming down. It's just nice again to have characters that people like. Like I said, the evolutions, you know, we've got Eevee, Flareon, Vaporeon, Jolteon. You know, if that comes back as 10s, that's just a lovely little set, you know, sequentially numbered. Try and sell those together. Hopefully, lovely stuff. Again, Charizard, you know, this isn't a high value card, but again, you know, to start people that want to collect Charizard, you know, having those lower value cards really makes it easy for people to get into the hobby and to appreciate the grading. So hopefully that one's a 10. Again, bit of a theme with these. The character rares, you know, Snorlax, popular character. Pikachu, popular character. Personal favourite of mine is the Gengar. Don't think we see enough of this guy. Again, personally, silver border on these character rares. Japanese ones just look a bit more pleasing to the eye. So that's the end of those. Okay, the next part that we've got goes back slightly. So we're now back in 2019. These are coming from the Sun and Moon era set called Remix Bout. Again, it's the characters here. So, you know, I think these come from the Cosmic Eclipse set. You know, again, anytime you can hit the base trio, you know, really popular characters, really popular as a little bundle there. 3 10s, hopefully, fingers crossed. You know, we'll see how that one comes back. Then we've just got some more cards from that set and that era. You know, tag teams. Everyone loves the tag teams. Reshiram, Zekrom. Not a tag team, but a Vileplume. You know, again, just a very playful card. The artwork, you know, really nice. Then we have got Solgaleo and Lunala. Again, you know, from the top of my head, I think these are coming in from the Cosmic Eclipse sets. Savali GX, you know, just a fun looking card. You know, nice artwork, kind of really comic-y on that one. And then we know you guys generally love these trainer cards. So it's just got a roller skater. And then something else I like to kind of focus on is, again, you know, the classic collection. You know, these are the promo set from Japan. You know, some of these are not easy to come by, particularly your Venusaur, your Blastoise. So here we've just got the Venusaur, Imposter Professor Oak. Here comes Team Rocket, Gyarados, Zapdos, Cleffa, Team Magma's Groudon, 2 of those, you know, Mew, Claydol, Luxray, 2 Garchomps, Donphan, Reshiram, a couple of Zekroms. You know, these cards, I don't come by them often, so when I do, you know, it's nice to send these out to be graded. Again, they make a nice looking bunch of cards. Then we've got the Mewtwo, 2 of those. I think this is one of my favourite ones from the set, really. Again, the colours are just crazy there. So we've got Xerneas, Tapu Lele, and then we have got a couple of the secret cards from the set, 29 out of 28, Professor Oak. Again, you know, popular character looking, you know, brings back memories from the show. And then the last one I've thrown in here, because I'm still working on the set of this, Dedenne. I can't think off the top of my head which set this is from, but you know, it's a popular character that I've sold a few of. You know, some of these characters are fairly niche collectibles, and again, you know, solid, nice hollow pattern, an attractive looking card that I know my daughters will love. So more of these videos to come. We tend to send off once a month, so we're constantly building these submissions to go in, and like I say, check out our eBay link. All of our PSA slabs are listed on there, and we're starting to list some raw singles. You know, pushing ahead, visiting the shows, and appreciate everyone that's bought from us so far. So again, speak to you soon. Everyone enjoy your collections, and enjoy each other in the community. Thanks for watching.